When we were kids, we were sold a dream. Go to college, get a degree, and you'll be set for life. But what if I told you that this dream is just that, a dream? The harsh reality is that nearly half of some college degrees don't pay off. For many graduates, the promise of financial success turns into a lifetime of debt, stress, and missed opportunities. It's time to wake up and ask the hard question, is college actually worth it? Let's break it down. Let's start with the numbers. A recent study found that 43% of associate degrees and 23% of bachelor degrees deliver a negative return on investment. A negative ROI means that you'll spend more money than you'll actually earn back when you start working. Think about that. Years of hard work, tens of thousands of dollars in tuition, and for what? A piece of paper on the wall? A degree that leaves you financially worse off than if you skip college altogether? And it gets even tougher. You do have high ROI degrees like engineering, nursing, and they can lead to six-figure salaries easily. But common fields like art, psychology, philosophy often leave graduates with debt that they can't escape. In fact, some college grads are still paying off loans well into their 40s or even 50s. But why do so many people keep chasing this dream despite the odds? To understand that, we have to look at how the idea of college is sold to us. From the time we're kids, we're told that college is the ultimate key to success. You have your teachers, your parents, and even society at large repeat the same message. If you want a good life, you have to go to college. By the time you're in high school, it's no longer a suggestion, it's an expectation. Even colleges themselves know how to sell the dream. They promise job security, higher earnings, and a better life. But what they don't mention is the fine print, the crushing debt, low job prospects in an oversaturated field, and degrees that often don't hold the same value they once did. So what happens when the dream doesn't match reality? Imagine this. You graduate at 22 years old with $30,000 in student loans. Your first job pays $45,000 a year between rent, bills, and loan payments. That's barely enough to make ends meet. The years go by, but your salary doesn't grow fast enough to outpace inflation or your debt. By your 30s, you're delaying buying a home, starting a family, or even saving for retirement. And by the time you hit 40, you're still paying off the loans for a degree that hasn't delivered the life that you were promised. This isn't just a financial burden. It's a mental and emotional one too. And the worst part, many people don't even realize they're on this path until it's too late. So what other paths do you have? Ideally, you would want one that doesn't involve years of debt and disappointment. And I believe trade schools might be the alternative and give you that wake-up call you need. You see, trade schools flip the script. Instead of spending 4 years and tens of thousands of dollars on a degree, you can complete a trade program in as little as 6 months to 2 years, often for less than $30,000 total. And the payoff is pretty good. Careers in fields like plumbing, electrical work, welding, HVAC, all of these can start you with a salary of $50,000 to $60,000 a year, and a lot of experienced people earning six figures later in their careers. That's all while avoiding the mountain of student debt that comes with college. So when you factor in the lower upfront costs and the ability to start earning much sooner, trade school graduates often come out ahead, especially compared to those with low return on investment degrees. So if trade schools offer these strong financial advantages, why do they still come with a negative stigma? Well, for decades, trade schools have been dismissed as less than college, despite the clear advantages they offer. The stigma stems from this ingrained belief that success can only come with a degree. But what we're missing is that skilled trades are actually the backbone of our economy, and they're in high demand. On the other hand, the push for college has left us with an oversupply of degrees and a shortage of electricians, plumbers, and welders. The result is a growing labor gap and missed opportunities for young people who could thrive in these fields. Look, I know a lot of you are at that crossroad in your life and you're trying to figure it out. College, trade school, military, whatever it is. Don't let the social pressure of society move you in a direction that you do not want to go. Because that dream of education could soon become a nightmare the moment you try to buy a home in today's market. With the college debt, your low wages, the negative return on investment from your degree, and everything else when it comes to buying a home, you'll soon find that this deck of cards is stacked against you. It's like playing a game of Monopoly, but the game is rigged. That's why I made a video showing you all a life hack that you could take advantage of and maybe change the way you think about buying a home and building wealth. I got it on the screen right now if you want to check it out, but like I always say, I hope this video brought value to you. Stay beautiful, stay classy, and until next time, check me out.